Welcome back to Book Talk Cafe, everyone. Today's topic is a book that's been making waves in tech and media circles. The AI Con by Emily M. Bender and Alex Hanna. Priya, I've seen this book described as a takedown of AI hype. What's that all about?
Absolutely. The AI Con is a sharp, witty critique of how artificial intelligence is being marketed, often as some magical, all-powerful technology that's set to change everything overnight. Bender and Hanna, both well-established as critics of AI hype, dismantle these claims and argue that much of what's sold as AI is really just sophisticated pattern matching, or, as they call it, mathy maths and text extruding machines.
Text extruding machines? That's classic. They're really pushing back on the idea that AI is somehow sentient or deeply intelligent, right?
Exactly. They're reminding us that what's called AI today, especially in public discourse, is often just statistical prediction dressed up with fancy language. And the heart of their critique is about who benefits from this hype. It's typically big tech companies looking to boost profits and consolidate power, not necessarily ordinary people or society at large.
That's interesting. So what exactly are the authors warning us about? Is it just the hype, or are there deeper consequences?
There's a lot more at stake. Bender and Hanna want us to be aware of the very real harms that can come from misapplying or overhyping AI. For example, they dig into issues like energy consumption of massive data centers, the embedded biases in AI systems, and how these technologies can amplify social inequalities. They're keen to keep the people in the frame, reminding us that behind every so-called AI system, there are humans affected and humans doing the work, often hidden by the narrative of automation.
That's a powerful perspective. And I noticed the book is described as quite accessible. It's not just for data scientists or engineers, right?
Totally. Bender is a linguist and Hanna is a sociologist, so they bring in this incredibly readable, engaging style. The book is loaded with real-world examples, like biased hiring algorithms or the environmental toll of large-scale AI, which makes these abstract topics very tangible. The writing is incisive and even a bit irreverent at times, which keeps things lively for readers from any background.
I love a book that doesn't take itself too seriously, but still does deep analysis. Speaking of which, do they just focus on the problems, or do they suggest ways we, as readers, can respond?
That's a great question. While the primary focus is on debunking the myths and giving us tools to spot AI hype, Bender and Hanna also aim to empower readers. They want us to be skeptical news readers, informed consumers, and citizens who can hold policymakers to account. Their big message is don't just accept the AI story you're fed. Question it, analyze it, and get involved in shaping how these technologies impact our world.
So if I'm someone working in an office and my company announces a new AI-powered system, what would Bender and Hanna want me to do?
They'd want you to dig deeper. Don't just accept that it's AI and hence must be superior. Ask, what does this system really do? Who trained it? What data is it pulling from? Is it fair, transparent, and energy efficient? And crucially, does it actually solve a problem, or is it just a shiny, techie solution looking for a use?
That's some excellent advice for navigating the tech landscape. Now, about the tone of the book, do you think some readers might find it a bit too skeptical?
Some may, yes. The book doesn't shy away from skepticism. Its strength is in asking tough questions and refusing to take grandiose claims at face value. However, a few reviewers have pointed out that sometimes the critical tone might overshadow more nuanced discussions, especially in areas where AI can genuinely provide value. They do include suggestions for individuals and policymakers, though some readers wished there were more actionable steps for counteracting AI misuse.
It sounds like even with a critical approach, they're really calling for a healthier, more democratic way to develop and implement tech.
Exactly. Their call to action is about making sure technology serves humanity with integrity and transparency, not just the profits of a few tech giants. They want a future where people's well-being and social justice are at the forefront of technological progress, not hidden behind layers of buzzwords and marketing.
That's a theme I think a lot of people are hungry for, especially with AI news everywhere these days. So, Pia, who would you recommend this book to?
Honestly, I'd say anyone who's interested in technology, media, or social justice. If you're a journalist, policymaker, tech worker, or even just a curious reader who wants to understand the tech shaping our world, the AI Con will give you the tools to cut through the noise. It's especially great for those who want to be more critical and conscious about the future we're all building together.
That sounds like a much-needed read. Last question. Do Bender and Hannah offer an optimistic vision, or is it mostly cautionary?
They're certainly wary of unchecked tech optimism, but they do leave space for hope. By shining a light on the real dynamics behind AI, they believe we can create a better, more equitable future. The optimism comes from empowerment, from arming readers with the knowledge and skepticism needed to challenge the status quo and demand technology that truly benefits everyone.
I love that. Priya, thanks so much for unpacking the AI con with me today, and thanks to everyone listening. Go snag a copy if you're ready to question everything you think you know about AI.
Thanks, James. And remember, not all that glitters is artificially intelligent. See you next time on Book Talk Cafe.